Hi guys, and welcome back to Now Gardening. What we're going to talk about today is overgrown zucchini. What to do whenever you find one of those huge overgrown zucchinis in your garden. Do you throw it away? Do you put it in the compost? Can you actually eat it? Is it good? What's it going to taste like? So let's get started. If you've ever had an overgrown zucchini, you may have thrown it away. You may have thought, not really sure what I can do with this. And overgrown zucchinis can happen really at any time. Sometimes it's a matter of you go away for a weekend and they grow so fast that you come home and you've got one as big as your forearm. And other times the zucchini just gets away from you. Sometimes you just don't even see them. They grow really, really fast and they're very stealthy for zucchini. I don't know how that happens. If you've ever grown zucchini, that you will invariably have some that are really overgrown. So today I'm going to show you a couple of things that I do whenever I get a huge overgrown zucchini and what you can do too. That will help you avoid food waste. So let's get started. Now, a lot of you may worry that, okay, so an overgrown zucchini, maybe it's going to be bitter or it's going to be tough. The one thing that I do is I typically just kind of shave off a little piece of the skin and taste it so that I know that if it's bitter, I'll take all the skin off before I actually use it. And if I do remove the skin, then I half the zucchini and scoop out the corky center that results when it's overgrown. Next, I cut up the zucchini and freeze it to use in winter soups like I would a pumpkin or a butternut squash. But another great way to use the overgrown zucchini that has been peeled is to make a pasta sauce. This can be a red sauce or a white sauce, but essentially I mince the zucchini into small pieces, saute it with garlic and olive oil, and use this to create a chunky sauce. It's truly delicious. But that's not my favorite way to use overgrown zucchini, so let's move on. Now here I'm going to go into a little more detail, but believe me, it will be worth your time because we're going to make stuffed zucchini. This is such a crowd pleaser. I only do this if the zucchini skin isn't bitter because we need the skin here to hold it all together. Let me take you through this one I made recently. First, I cut the zucchini lengthwise and removed the corky center. Using onions, garlic, a tomato pepper, and oregano from my garden, I sauteed the ingredients in olive oil before adding in ground beef. If you're a vegetarian, it's easy to substitute red beans in place of the meat. As the meat browned, I added in salt and pepper, and then eventually I added in my homemade passata and simmered it on low heat until it had reduced down. You don't want a lot of liquid here because it will make a huge mess when you start stuffing the zucchini. You can also use store-bought tomato sauce if you don't have your own homegrown version. Once the mixture was the right consistency, I stuffed the zucchini, added grated cheese, and a few homegrown cherry pear tomatoes for finish. I wrapped the zucchini in foil and baked for 1 hour at 350 degrees, or if you're on the Celsius system, 180 degrees. The result? Well, see for yourself. Needless to say, it did not last long. So I hope this video has been helpful to you and has helped give you some ideas on how to use zucchini. As you can see, it's super, super simple. Have a great week and I will see you next time. Bye.